What's poppin', Conroe High? Today is February 5th, 2019. I'm Amaya, your anchor for today. On today's show, we will talk about the Inspire Film Festival 2019 documentary and 3 measles cases confirmed in Harris County. So don't go anywhere. Stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. The Inspire Film Festival presents us with many documentaries. This year, they decided to shine some light on foreign military interpreters when the military invades countries like Iraq and Afghanistan. They speak languages that aren't common. The foreign military interpreters help with that. And the military, language skills are a matter of life and death. The forum informs that viewer about the dangerous life interpreters face brawn the military police in the U.S. Army and Minnesota National Guard. Says if you're an interpreter, does something you think is about to harm you or your soldiers, you kill them. He then goes on to explain that the stories of when he found out an interpreter was working for the militia and was replaced with him. Philip Morrison, a teammate that has become like a brother to him. 3 measles cases confirmed in Harris County. In other news, 3 measles cases have been reported in Harris County. The victims have been stated to be 2 children under the age of 2 and a woman approximately the age of 30. Measles is a highly contagious disease that spreads by sneezing or coughing. Also, if one person has the disease, it's most likely that 9 out of 10 of the people around them are most likely to get them if not vaccinated. About 1 out of 4 people who get measles have to be hospitalized. Measles can be dangerous, especially for babies and young children. Measles is an airborne virus that lives in the nose and throat mucus of an infected person. It can spread to others through coughing and sneezing. Symptoms of measles are high fevers, runny noses, red watery eyes, and sore throats. That is then followed by a rash breakout 3 to 5 days after symptoms begin. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, recommends that children get 2 doses in order to be fully protected. The first dose at 12 through 15 months of age, the second at 4 to 6 years of age. The best way to protect yourself and your family against measles and other vaccine-preventable disease is immunization. HCPH encourages individuals to contact their health care provider if they show signs and symptoms of measles. For a list of recommended vaccines, please visit the Center of Disease Control and Prevention or speak to your health care provider. Now we will take a quick commercial break.
If you feel stressed, anxious, or depressed, don't be afraid to seek help. Whether it be a friend, family, or a counselor, there's always someone.
What's the worst that could happen?
Oh yeah, bro, you gonna have to run that gum. Let me get that. Let me get it.
You want me to get gum? I'm the best friend. I'll get you home. You want me to get gum?
Hey, man.
No!
Thanks guys, I'm Gabriel, your weather anchor for today, jumping right into the weather. Today is going to be a high of 76 degrees and a low of 67 degrees with a 0% chance of rain and mostly cloudy skies. It definitely feels like spring than winter. The temperatures and condition will remain the same through Wednesday, and then on Thursday we will have a 50% chance of storms that will bring some colder temperatures. Notice at the low of 38 degrees on Thursday. Now for the facts of the day. Australia is larger than Pluto. That's it for the weather. Now we'll take it to a special interview with Coach Taylor.
We want to welcome today's special guest, Coach Taylor.
How you doing? Good.
Hey, Coach, what is your role within the baseball program?
I'm actually the head assistant coach to Coach Raymer.
Where did you work before coming here?
I was in Tomball for 2.5 years and worked in the behavior program.
What caused you to be interested in baseball?
Basically, I started playing in 11 and loved it, and after I was involved in a car accident, so I couldn't play any more sports, so everything went into baseball after I couldn't play football or anything anymore.
How long did you play baseball for?
I started at the age of 11 and played all the way through college, and got a chance to play for a little while. I got invited to spring training in 2003 with the Padres, so I played for a little while and then been teaching ever since.
What is your philosophy on discipline?
I think discipline is the biggest foundation of anything for life. So it's one of those structure. They've got to understand what you have to do, what your role is, and just go from there.
What has been your most important accomplishment as a coach?
The biggest thing is just helping young men and young women apply academics and athletics to life and understanding when you met with a challenge, you got to keep going. It's a grind. That's just life.
How would you promote positive energy with your team through both positive and negative situations?
I think it's just understanding, you get that relationship so that these kids, when they're going through things, they understand that you've got their back and you just have them feed off your energy and we've got to keep going, guys, through whatever we may be focused, the goods and the bads.
How do you plan on improving as a coach from year to year?
I just think, number one, just understand what my role is, what I was brought to Conroe to do with any sport, and just try to learn the best I can and keep just working as a team player so that we can all work together. And it's about the kids. It's not about us.
How do you support other sports and activities here at Conroe High?
I try to support and go to any sports that I can, get to know all the kids and the coaches, and just kind of bring a little energy and have everybody have fun. So if I can go support them, I try.
All right, those are all the questions we have for today. Thank you, Coach.
Thanks.
Hello, I'm Amir, your sports reporter for today. Recently, the Anthony Davis trade rumor saga has turned into a broader crisis with the NBA, with Kyrie Irving now apparently reconsidering his precious announcement he would re-sign with the Celtics. Think that's tough? Well, Davis is reportedly not interested in joining the Celtics despite his stated interest in winning titles. Still, Boston Celtics jumping into the top 5 after Sunday's win over Oklahoma City Thunder. Now for the quote of the day. There are no good excuses, and it wouldn't matter if there were. Your life is the way it is, and now is your opportunity to do something with it, by Ralph Marston. We will now take it back to our anchor for a few announcements.
Thanks, Amir. The Future Teachers Club members, TAF, will meet in room 522 on February 6th and the 20th of this month. Conroe High School cheer and mascot trials. There will be mandatory informational tryout meeting on February 7th and February 13th at 6 p.m. in the LGI. You must choose one to attend. Both the candidate and parent guardian must be present at the meeting. If you have any questions, please email Coach Hyman at kmhyman@conroeisd.net. FFA will be having a fundraiser Wednesday, February 13th from 5 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. at Conroe High School main cafeteria. Olive Garden will be catering. Plates will be $15 per plate. Those are all the announcements that we have for today. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure to follow us at KTIG News on all social media and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, Conroe High School, start strong, finish strong. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for KTIG News.
This for Jaden and Ken, Morgan, Imani too, Logan, Torianto, Cardi, Ray, and my Jada Boo. Ooh. They like when Uncle says that when I win, I say, ooh, say need my style. Anything to make you smile, ooh. Come here, I ain't seen you in a month. Come here, give your Uncle Book a hug.